Hello and welcome to Repairs with Ron. Today we're going to be talking about meters. As you see here on the table, I got about 3 different meters. We're going to talk about kind of some functionality of them, the different types of meters, some accessories for them, and then what's best for the RV technician. We are going to start with this meter here to the left, and while this is a good meter, it's not going to be the best option for RV technicians. We'll go over kind of the different functionalities that this meter has, and then why it's not really the best option. But we're going to start off with AC, DC, volts, ohms, continuity, frequency, temperature. This has got some different options for automotive. It's got microamps, milliamps, and just amps, both on AC wise. Now, the reason this type of meter isn't going to be good for RV technicians is because it really is limited. You can kind of see the 4 ports down here. The reason this one is limited, a lot of the times we're going to need to pull amperage, whether it be AC or DC, because we deal with both alternating current and direct current. This is going to be limited. You can see here, here's your amperage port, all right? And this is going to be limited to 10 amps, and you can see here, 15 seconds here. You start pulling amperage over that, you're going to blow the fuse that's in the back, and you'll have to replace it and everything like that. That's why this is not a fantastic option for the RV technician. Now, some different accessories. Obviously, we're going to have our cords here and then some alligator clamps and stuff like that. But, again, good meter, not the best option for RV techs. The next option that I have here on the desk is going to be, I would consider my favorite, more compact. It will do a majority of your things. Very limited where we have to see the next one that I'm going to show, but we'll go over this one. So this is going to be your AC DC amp clamp, and it's going to be having the capability to pull both AC and DC amperage both off of alternating current and direct current, so battery and shore power. Now, with this one, it's going to have your voltage, your AC voltage, your DC voltage, your DC and AC amperage, all right, your ohms and continuity, all right, your temperature, and then when this one has a non-contact voltage tip, so if you turn it to that, you can go and kind of touch some sort of hot wiring or anything like that, and it'll beep at you and tell you. Now, pretty simple meter, not a whole lot of options, but this one itself is rated at 400 amps. So like I said, it'll do most of what you're doing. The only time where you ever may have to bump up to something like this, which is rated at 1,000 amps, is if you're doing something with a really large inverter pulling off of DC, you might be pulling more than 400 amps, something like a really large system. Again, not the norm, but that may be the option. Now, the options on this are pretty much the same, just this one's rated at 400, this one's rated at 1,000. Now, some different options as far as connections. I like these. These are some piercing clamps. They allow you to kind of pierce and then leave these there if you got to do some different types of diagnosing where you need your hands or anything like that. Some alligator clamps. On all these meters, you're going to have a temperature probe. Now, the temperature probe is important because we sometimes, on a lot of different diagnosing practices, we do have to pull temperatures. Now, a lot of technicians out there in the field have one of those temperature guns, but the difference between this, all right, and one of those temperature guns is those temperature guns take surface temperature most of the time. There are some out there that do some different type of temperature readings, but we are generally needing to get an ambient and an air temperature, so that's why this would be a good option. It's built right into your meter. Now, there are a lot more accessories for these. This is just what I found to be needing as far as the RV technician. Some extensions are a good thing to have and everything like that, but when it comes to meters, you're going to definitely want that AC and DC, and this is an inexpensive option right here. These are generally, less than $100. These tend to be more when you jump up into the bigger sizes, but if you ever have any questions on how to use a meter or anything like that, feel free to reach out and we can give you a hand. Thank you for joining me with Tech Tips. Thank you.